Okay, well, welcome to part 3 of Miss Loyacano's reading of Baseball's Girl Umpire. So I started reading Making History and I didn't finish that section. So I'm going to go ahead and finish reading that section. Oops. Um, so here I go. I stopped at that everybody pretty much loved her and that people were wanting her so badly that they were willing to pay for a car to like come and get her to go umpire their games. So I stopped there and it says Amanda was popular with the fans too. She makes a hit with a crowd when she throws up her right arm and shouts, "Strike!" wrote a reporter. Okay, so like this part makes me think that so not only does the professional players love her, but the fans love her too, which I think is pretty important because they're the ones that are paying money to go to the game, right? At one game, the spectators. Okay, so notice the little 3 in the corner of the word spectators. So this 3 denotes that we got to go to the bottom of the page, and it's going to give us a definition of the word. We don't even have to look it up. How cool is that? So I'm going to click on this little arrow, and I'm going to scroll down here, and it says 3. Someone who watches a game or event. So notice all these numbers down here because these are all going to be words that they're going to define for us, okay? So I'm going to go back up. And so the word spectator means the people that are watching the game. So the audience, everybody that's the fans, right? Okay, so I'm going to go back and reread. At one game, the spectators weren't happy with the umpire and insisted on replacing him with Amanda. They decided to collect the money to pay her and hired a car to take her to the game. Okay, so like people are paying money for her to get to the game. That must mean she's pretty good, right? I'm thinking so. Amanda became a big attraction. Posters that said the only lady umpire in the world drew large crowds to the games. She made an inspiring sight on the baseball diamond. Okay, so notice we have another number here, 4, diamond. So I'm not thinking that it's the diamond. If you know anything about baseball, you already know what we're talking about, right? So it's not a diamond that you wear in a ring or jewelry, but the baseball diamond is the baseball field. So because it's shaped like a diamond, right? So um, there's home base, then there's first base, second base, and third base. And notice that it's shaped like a diamond. So pretty cool, huh? All right, so let me go back up here to where that 4 was. Her uniform was a white blue blouse. A blouse is a shirt. So they called a female's shirt a blouse. Remember, this passage was set in 1904. Blue ankle length skirt, cap, and black necktie. Later, she wore a shirt with umps on the front. In those early days of baseball, crowds threw bottles at male umpires and shouted insults like "kill the umpire." But Amanda usually received polite comments such as, "Beg your pardon, Miss Umpire, but wasn't that a big high?" And if a player was unruly, we got a number here, so that means I can go to the bottom and check out what the word unruly is. So let's do that. Unruly, difficult to control. Okay. So that means people were difficult to control. So let's go back up. So if a player was unruly, she wasn't afraid to stand up to take action once she threw out 6 players of the game. Wow. Like I really like this section because it shows the importance of what a strong female person she was. Like as a character, we can tell she had a lot of guts, can't we? All right, write that down. Make some notes about what you think about this character.